my ex contact me. Never. Move on.
Prancha Dazwani. Hi, everybody. This is Eliz-sha Keating from wisdomseekers.net. And we're here for, I have no idea. So we're here at the 23rd. So we're here for the 25th to the 1st of May. Oh, my God. We haven't got much time left in April already for the energies. Well, so far, if I'm looking at it correctly, success and growth is the very first card. And that's usually a good indicator. So let's see. And plus, the first card that I hear is the Empress. And the Empress is the embodiment of abundance in many, many forms, actually. Abundance in the form of love, because when she's with her Emperor, everything doesn't necessarily go smoothly, but the growth is much stronger and much more balanced. There's also abundance of health, abundance of fertility, which can be transmuted into abundance of food, abundance of clean water, decent clothes, and good mental health. So base card today is extreme abundance, very positive. And what covers it? It's the Queen of Swords. And then if you look at my Queen of Swords, I seem to be stalling in and out on my thing. Sorry about that. The Queen of Swords, she has a sword that cuts away that which no longer is necessary. But around her heart are butterflies. So her heart is expanding because she's cut away the dross, that which is no longer necessary in her life. So our lives, this is plural. So this is a week of a heart expanding, becoming more. And what's behind us is the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands is about taking responsibility for our own self, our actions, or everything. And what's below us is the Fool. And the Fool is all about brand new beginnings. Things are new life, new changes, things coming your way, brand new openings. So you can change what has been and bring it into what will be. And the card right in front of that, right in front of what is the Ten of Cups, which is mature form of joy and happiness. And that's, so far, this is a wow reading. The Ten of Cups is about seeing life from a different perspective, because you see things as not at the beginning, but at fruition. And we've been working for a long, long time to get to this point. So it makes sense that we would see it from a good, positive perspective. And I've said this for many years now. True spirituality is truly joyful. It may be that the world is falling apart, but underneath it all, there's a thrum of, I know this is going to work out for me. Everything is going to be fine on the long run. And then we get the Princess of Cups, and that's the subconscious, but it's the mature subconscious. It's not the subconscious that runs and hides and is scared of everything. This is subconscious that looks at you and says, okay, have you paid attention to this? And you can handle that. And right next to it is the Six of Pentacles, which is all about bringing our energies together. The pieces of us that we've left here and there along the way to guard ourselves, we have brought together, which creates a wholeness in us. And I'm going to put that up there with the princess. And then comes strength. And strength is about rising above our lower natures, and anything that we rise above, whether it's a good raise, good level or not. We're still rising above a lower nature. So we're rising up. The energy is shifting and changing. The next thing is the King of Cups. And the King of Cups is about emotions and everything. But it's not the emotions of willy-nilly or, oh my God, my heart has broken, I'm feeling really bad. It's the emotions that you talk to the universe with. And the universe doesn't understand words, it understands emotions. So if you put feeling into things, which this is, you will get the answers that you're looking for. So you have the feeling that you would like to have abundance, for instance, and you visualize that feeling, how you would feel, how you imagine yourself living that life of abundance, whether it's on a yacht of 50 bedrooms or it's in a cabin in the woods. Whatever your form of abundance is, you daydream it. Personally, I prefer the cabin in the woods. We have the Seven of Wands. We have the abilities to make this happen in our lives. We have the skills. The Seven of Wands is about a skill set, and living life skillfully. And we do have the ability to live life skillfully. A very important card, probably one of the most important cards in the deck, probably one that scares most people more than any other card ever, is a very interesting card that we have pulled up now for group, and it is love, which means we are coming to the place where we have learned to love ourselves. And I'm noticing more and more that people have learned to love who they are, accept who they are, and stop trying to be something they are not. Stop trying to be something that pleases society. So when you love yourself, you try to please you. Sorry, I'm working on a wand necklace, and the wire keeps falling down. So we try to please only ourselves. That doesn't mean we go out of our way to hurt other people. We don't. That's not the point. But we do it. We go to and deal with people from a point of, this is how I feel. This is what I can do for you. I can't do more. I can do less if it infringes on your boundaries. But this is what I'm capable of giving you. These are my boundaries. But I love you because I love me. And that's very simplified, but it basically gets the point across. And then again, we've got change, and we've got subconscious change, and we're always going to have the subconscious in our life. So we have subconscious change that is coming. Princess of Swords is change from the subconscious level, and it's always, that's interesting, but it's between love and the goddess, the star. And the goddess has our best interest in her heart. Not the goddess of yore, not the old goddesses that demanded retribution and sacrifice. These are new goddesses. And this one, she's demanding, she's prickly, she's cranky, but she loves you. And she wants more than anything for people to love each other. And she does kind of like it when you're in couples. Whatever kind of couple you make, she doesn't care. She just knows that the yin and the yang energy is the most powerful energy in the universe, Earth universe. So you may have to fight for what you want. Don't go into depression. And the outcome card is the Two of Cups, which is the balance of the yin, the yang, the balance. And I'm going to go as far as to say it is the balance. The balance of the earth is starting. We're starting to come back into balance. We've been way out of balance. All you have to do is look at the news, look at the fear, look at the energy around us. And no, I did not go through this and handpick these cards. These cards came as they came. But it is the balance of coming into unity, and the earth to work well for individually and for the earth. We need to be balanced in the male energy and the female energy, and so success and growth. That is the energy for this week. And what's it taking us? It's taking us home. We are closer to home than we've ever been. And that's where we've been trying to get since we left, since we moved across the veil and left our home. We've been trying to get back. And for centuries, eons of centuries, we have felt that we have been forgotten by God. That is not the truth. When we went across, we felt so guilty, so bad for leaving our home source, that we chose not to be able to feel the source. The source never left us. We left the source. Now we are returning to the source. Okay. Hi, everybody. And wow, has that thing been flipping up and down? I hope my daughter's got her reading glasses on.
I mean, considering I live in glasses, yes, I have them on.
I know, I was just joking.
Julie J starts us off with a $5 super chat, or a €5 super chat.
Thank you.
How will things look like in my current job for the next 12 months? Sending you all hugs and thanks.
Okay. As a general rule, it feels like you're going to be fine. There are small dips, because there always is. That's just the way life is. But mostly you're going to be fine. Mostly you're going to be in a position where you feel good, better than you have for the last 1.5 to 2 years. You're going to actually find that things for you, I'm talking more for you rather than the job, because this is full encompassment, because you've moved, you've changed, you've shifted your energy a little bit. And so you see things from a different perspective. And because you see things from a different perspective, the energy moves better for you. You're one of the people who have been learning about self-love. And when you love yourself energetically, you do find that things become easier to deal with. They may be frustrating. And when you fall out of self-love, it's very easy, because you feel chaos inside. And but you're moving beyond that, so you're going to be able to step back from any situation, see how it is, and instead of stepping into the confrontation, you will learn how to walk away from the confrontation and let other people deal with that crap. You're going to do fine. Thank you.
Pershi Daswani asks, hi, when will my ex contact me?
If your ex contacts you, it's not going to be something that brings home joy and happiness. It will be simply a transaction. So I can't give you a time frame. There's no rush on your ex's part. Has no desire, no rush to reach out to you. My idea would be, go out and live your life. Okay, you can and are allowed to have a joyful life. Go find something that creates joy in your life and live it now.
Doreen says, hello.
Hey, Doreen.
Sharon Sadowski says hello.
Hey, Sharon.
Ashley S says hi. Doreen adds, hope you're good. Emily Aquine says hi, Eliz-sha and L. Abby says hi, ladies. How have you guys been?
Pretty good,
Doreen,
actually.
Yeah. Doreen asks, can I ask for a message? Thank you. No more Tiffany lamps.
That was from her, not from me.
I'm just jumping the gun. I'm assuming that's the joke my mom's gonna pull out.
Oh no, I was going to pull out the same old tired one. That yeah, you can ask a joke for a question. Hang on. So yesterday in the live, you got a you got a reading that talked about dancing. And today, your guides are saying, put on your dancing dress and your dancing shoes. You're going to be dancing. Things are going to move nicely for you. It will be. I don't know what your favorite kind of music is, but it almost sounds like a Strakowski waltz. So you're going to get out there and you're going to start dancing through life. Which means you're doing really well.
Next.
Yeah, somebody put. I don't know what the what is 29.
Let me ask this question. I'll go down and write it.
Okay, there's no question with it.
Okay. Ashley S says I will be moved. Well, I have moved on from my breakup with Joe by May.
By May.
Yeah.
That's quick. I sorry, I just washed my hair and it's dripping a little bit.
In the meantime, Debanjana Chowdhury, and I apologize for butchering your name. Thank you for the 29 rupees. I think it's rupees.
It's probably rupees, yeah.
We will get to your question after this.
So the choice is yours. But also it is necessary to go through the steps of breaking up. I see that you're kind of in a rush to get there. You want to move on. You've got. I wouldn't be surprised if there wasn't somebody that was very interested in you as well, that's waiting in the wings. So I'm going to suggest you don't rush it. Take your time. But you can push the process along by going into meditation and dealing with the energy from that position, because the energy in meditation is timeless. And so you can push your grieving, your anger, the frustrations, and the acceptance through faster. So you can be clear, totally clear by May, but you still need to go through the steps. When you do, there is somebody waiting for you.
Devanjana Chowdhury asks, do you see me getting hired at TMF?
I'm going to put that as a really high potential. I won't say yes, because, but I'm getting like 90+% chance of you being hired. And they're looking at you and they appear to be they appear to really like what they see about you. So I think the potential is extremely high, yes.
Emily Aquine asks, how will it go if I send an ultrasound picture to B? I found out the gender this Monday. I don't know if I want to send it out or not.
Okay, I didn't understand that.
She's pregnant.
Yeah, she wants to know if she
should send out the ultrasound picture of the baby
for everybody
to B. Maybe the father.
Okay. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I misunderstood to be or not to be, right? Yes. Send it out.
Next.
That's all I got.
Feather says, hello, ladies. How are you both today?
We're good. We're good.
Mama B asks, hello, I applied to the Riverwood Place Studios, and I'm on the waiting list for the Via Esperanza apartments. Who will call me first?
And both of them have a really good potential, actually. I can't tell you who's going to call you first, but the last one the first one you just talked about, I got a very positive, right feeling about that one.
Astha Baradwa, and I apologize, like always, for butchering your name. Asks, hello all, may I please have a message on career? I'm applying to jobs at the moment. Thank you.
I get the same thing that there's a job for you that's coming, and it's coming very soon, and it's a job you're going to like. It's almost like you've got a choice of two jobs, and be careful which one you choose, because one you will love and the other one you'll like.
Abidas asks, would love to know what blessings is coming in career for me this month, in the month of May. I'm anticipating a relocation.
That would be nice. It may come. Did she say April or May?
May.
It may come. I'm not 100% sure if it's April. It's either at the end of the May or end of April that which is almost the end of April now, that you will get the information. It's like you're going to be sitting there on tender hooks going, is it ever going to happen? Is it ever going to happen? Then it happens, and it happens really quickly. Good luck. Have fun.
Mary Ann asks, will me and Mike get back together this year? Your ex is for a reason.
I think it would probably work better for you if you moved on and started looking in other places. I can tell you also, if you move on, the chances are he will be more interested in you. But the fact is, if you move on, you're probably going to find somebody that actually is more in line with who you are than he is. So it would probably be to your benefit for you to choose to move forward at this point.
The Empress God asks, does my brother-in-law Shaz Bass have anything to say? He passed away April 5th.
Oh, my condolences. It's a little early for him, for people who have passed away to come through, but let me see. He's still a little lost and a little bit not what the heck's going on. This is not what I expected life to be like. It's actually he kind of surprised. He is kind of surprised that how it is on the other side. He kind of had a different viewpoint of what it would be like. But he's not. He's still not settled in. Ask next month, or even ask next month, May. By May, he'd probably be fine and have a lot more to tell you. But at the moment, he's not doing badly. He's actually doing quite nicely. He's just a little confused. And it's like he's looking around at his surroundings and going on, I didn't think it'd be like that. I didn't see that being a possibility. It's much better. It's much better than he thought it would be, if that helps. It's a pleasant surprise for him. But he's still it is still a bit of a shock. He is surrounded by people who love and care for him, and he is he's fine. He's just, like I say, he's just a little bit in. He's still not quite settled in, basically. Okay.
Joanne Stanley with a 50 czar.
I have no idea what that is.
Same. But it's interesting.
Yeah.
She says, grateful to your wisdom. Thank you. I would love to buy one of your wands. How would I go about that?
Well, probably the best way is to contact me directly, because I'm really bad at putting things on the website. And I really, really like to make them specifically for an individual, because then when I work it, I can work the energy for you specifically. This is the last one I did. I just finished it, almost finished it, not quite finished it last night. And the girl, the young lady, she's not a girl, she's a young woman. She absolutely loves it. And each one is created for the person, for the specific person. So you can contact me through the website. I think there's my email is on there, or you can contact me through Wisdom Seekers on.
If Spirit Feather, if you're still in the chat, could you put up the information to contact to get messages through, please?
And I mostly prefer if you go to my personal messenger, because that one I'm on all the time.
Abby with 179 rupees asks, anything on business contracts in May?
Okay.
I'm assuming it's rupees.
Yeah, I think so. But interesting is, before I could even say anything, I got this big explosion of happiness coming. So something's coming your way in May, and it's positive, and your guides are so excited about it. And it appears to me that it's big. It's a big, big, big deal. And I think you're going to be extremely happy with me. Let's put it that way. Okay.
Yeah. Let me go back. Yeah, okay, it is rupees. Cool. All right. This is the problem with going for the super chats first. I lose my spot.
We need two people almost, don't we?
Yep. Did we? Yeah, we did Emily and Quine, right? The baby.
Oh, yeah. Yes, with the yes. Let them know.
Atha Bawardly. Sorry, I butchered your name more than usual. We did that one.
Yeah.
Mary Ann. We did that one. All right. Did you get Chaz Bass? I think so.
What was the question?
What messages does my brother-in-law?
Yeah, I got that one. That was the one where he's not been over long enough.
Yeah. Stella A asks, hello, please, can you see if I will have a long-term relationship with Andreas?
Yeah, it's funny. Long-term, when you got to long-term, I got yes. So I think that's a very strong possibility. I'm going to suggest that you go in slowly, comfortably. Don't rush into anything. Unless you're old, and then it doesn't matter because you don't have long to live, right? But if you're young, don't rush it. You've got your life to live. So, yeah, but to be patient with yourself. Okay?
Maria Herrera asks,
Hi, Maria.
hello, can I have a message from my guides today? Guides, thank you, blessings.
So whatever you're doing, they seem to be pleased for you. They're happy with what you're doing. Interesting. I'm assuming you haven't found a new place yet. Is there, when you take puppy out for a walk, keep an eye open for a rent sign. It does seem that there's something that should be coming around for you soon.
Next.
Yeah.
Braid Classic asks, can I get a reading, please?
Great.
Braid Classic.
Okay. Okay, so things are going to start to shift for you, but you have to shift how you feel or how you think first. It's coming for you. It's the only thing that's stopping the energy from shifting at this moment is how you're viewing life. So if you can change how you view life a little bit, you'll find that that which has just been beyond your tips of your fingers will fall into your fingers, into your hands easily. It's at this moment, the only thing that's keeping you from achieving is honestly, it's how you think and how you feel about things. And I'm sorry that's such a tough message, but it is, once you figured it out, you got this.
Spirit Feather asks, just wondering if my guides have any messages for me, perhaps anything I could focus on, please and thank you.
Mostly they suggest that you focus on being less intense. They're suggesting very strongly that you just smile and go with the flow. And that doesn't mean you allow people to walk all over you. It does mean that when things move your way, you don't go, oh, that was too easy. That can't be right. You just go, oh, wow, cool, nice. And move with it. And this includes your family as well as the people who are in the energies with you. And there's another message, which I don't usually do, but it's really weird. It says, "Fear not, little bird, we are with you." Okay, you know what that means. Nobody else does. Good luck.
Tati Torres asks, I found a mini wannabe apartment studio down south. Will I have to worry about cockroaches like the last place I was living at?
If you're in the south, the chances are yes. Yes, there's probably going to be cockroaches. There's very few places, I think, that don't have some form of little nasties. They're not fun, but you just make sure you got everything airtight. Everything in bags, airtight. Not in bags, but airtight. And yeah. But the chances of you having an infestation like you had in the last place, not so high. This feels like a much cleaner environment around the area rather than the last place where you lived. Could I get a hair elastic?
Yeah.
My hair is
bothering you.
It's wet and it's damp down my neck.
Here.
It's just
Stretch.
got it.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
everybody.
All right. Excuse me. Did we get? Okay. I'm just gonna skip the Julie J's first question because she got a super chat.
Okay.
But she does say greetings. Stella A asks, "Hello, please. Oh no, we already got her.
Yep.
For the people who are new, please don't spam. It makes my job a lot harder
And
to keep track of. We come to we go in order unless it's a super chat, as you've noticed.
super
We will
chats will
get to
get
you
you
when we
first.
get to you.
Yeah, super chats get us faster.
Jennifer Schwab asks,
Hey, Jennifer.
"Hello, ladies. Hope you're doing well. My mom's cousin Karen was recovering from a heart attack she had over a week ago, but sadly died yesterday morning. They were so close. Does she have a message?"
Again, this is a little too soon. Let me see. Basically, well, all she's saying at the moment was it was just my time. I just ready to go. And there's a comment about being tired, that she was just really tired. Again, it will probably be easier by the middle of May, or even towards the end of May, for her to come back and reach out. She does say very unequivocally that she loves you all. It's not just your mom, but all of you. There's a very strong, powerful sense of love coming through, and she wouldn't have left except that it was time, and she was tired, and for some reason or other, she sends to Tyler too. It's basically what she's saying is the young one with the rabbits. She's sending extra energy towards Tyler. I don't know why. Or maybe it's simply she loves the rabbits. Okay.
Malika P asks, "Who's the person who will propose to me? Either Pisces or Libra?"
Libra.
How about a surprise?
I think it's Libra. But you know what? I make mistakes, so it could be either or. Just know that you're going to be very happy with the situation.
Shanu asks, "Hello, ladies. Do you see love coming in for me, forever person? Thank you."
Shanu. So Shanu, you tell me that you've been working on self-love, and because you're working on self-love, the potential is much stronger that the right person is going to come into your life, and the energy for right people is stronger now than it's ever been energetically. I don't feel that it's coming any time within the next 3 to 5 months. It could be after the 3 months, but more likely after the 5 months, towards the end of this year. And it seems to be that there is a lightening of world energy coming, and when you do, it will be a lot of people are going to fall in love. There's a song after the Second World War. It goes, "Tomatoes are cheaper, potatoes are cheaper. Now's the time to fall in love." It's going to be that kind of energy. So I feel feel you in the future extremely happy and pleased with yourself. Continue to work on your self-love.
Jeff Firmino asks, hello, any messages from my guides? Thank you both for doing this every week. Very kind.
Thank you. Okay, this is what you get quite often. It's basically stand your ground, put your feet down firm, stand your ground, put your hands on your hips, so to speak, and look whomever is in the eye, and just say no or yes, but be very powerful in what you're saying. You do it from the core. You don't do it from the lack. Okay, you do it from the positive. I have this. You've been growing. You've been shifting, but there are times that you forget that you have this powerful energy, and try to remember that you do things from strength, and strength is gentle. It's not something that goes out and wrecks anything. It's the stronger you are, the gentler you can be. So you do this from a strength position, but also that with a heart behind it. Okay, good luck.
G. Hernandez asks, jumped a couple. Alicia R. asks, will Michael ever want to commit to me?
He likes things the way they are. He's got everything he wants. He can do whatever he wants. I would probably recommend that you start looking other place. He may commit to you if he finds that he's losing you. So I'm not saying find two guys, but I am saying if you're waiting around for him, you might get gray hairs before he gets off his high horse and says, yeah, this is what I want in life, because he's got everything he wants right now. He's quite happy with who and what is and how things are working out. Okay.
Keisha W. asks, hi, what's the current energy between me and Brian? Thank you.
So basically, the basic energy is actually quite calm. It's like a creek running over pebbles. The top of it is a little perturbed and bouncy, but that's not the core energy. The core energy is quite stable. Communicate, talk it over. Be careful not to over communicate. People make that mistake. They're thinking, oh, we had a fight, I have to fix it right now. Well, wait for that fight energy to dissipate and then go fix it. So if you go in and he's still angry, you're going to work from anger. But if you go in after the energy has had time to settle, then it's going to be, yeah, I'm sorry. We got off on the wrong track there. I didn't mean it. You didn't mean it. Let's work this through.
Yeah.
Okay.
G. Hernandez asks, will my mom try to make amends with me this year?
I think it's her opinion that it's not her fault, and that it's not her position, her place to make amends. Whether she's right or not doesn't matter. This is her position. She does not feel that she was the one that was in the wrong. So at the moment, I don't get that. I'm also not getting that she's in the right either. Okay.
Seven Ocean Skies asks, hey, any messages for me? Thanks.
So your guides really like music a lot. They came out with a song, and I said, no, I am not going to do that. So they said, okay, tell them to pick up a banjo. I think they want, what I get from you is you're either all the way going or all the way stopped. And they want you to become a little more steady. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, timing. So don't rush and don't stop. Just go timing. That doesn't mean you can't take a day off here and there because you need a break. I would really take a break every once in a while. But they are suggesting that you do things from with more steadiness. And they're also telling me you're extremely talented, extremely capable, and you ride on your laurels just a little bit. And I apologize for the last statement, but that's what they're saying. You're very, very good at what you do, energetically.
Lila Q asks, hello, me and my mother want to know if my mother will get evicted from her apartment because of what happened last month.
I don't feel so. It would have, if they were going to evict her last month, they probably, from what happened last month, they probably would have done it already. Doesn't mean things are going to be comfortable and easy, but I think they'd probably use the situation more as a knife over her head, so to speak, so they can keep more control, have a bit more control. You do this, and this will happen, kind of thing. But at this point, I don't believe they're going to evict her.
Lucy V asks, will the Gemini reach out to me this year?
At this moment, Gemini has no intentions of reaching out. It's no plans at all.
Maria Y asks, would the apartment or studio that I applied for be a better choice?
Believe it or not, the studio is actually at this time a better choice. That doesn't mean that it's going to stay a better choice for you, but at this time it is a lighter energy. I don't think that's going to be a long-term place, but yeah. Okay.
Nutlin Kumar asks, how will my anxiety levels be if I relocate to Santa Clara?
You can do it. Your anxiety levels will be high, not debilitatingly high, but high. If you know you have anxiety, there's things you can do. There's songs you can listen to constantly. There's breathing techniques that you can do. And I'm sure you know a lot of these things. So yeah, I would, you have the ability, you have the capabilities. Once you're there, it will take a little while for the anxiety to go down, but it feels like it may be a less stressful place for you ultimately. it may be in your best interest to face this and try it out.
Delana Chaudhry says, hello, Eliz-sha, hope you are well.
Thank you.
Laura C. asks, do you ever see a marriage between me and MP?
It's possible, actually. I don't think it's imminent. It's not something that's going to happen in the next little while. But the potential, there is a potential. There's other potentials as well at this point. But yes, there is a potential for it.
Yasmin Fox asks, hello, ladies. What is something that I need to know this time? An angel message.
Basically, they're saying that what you need to know is that you're doing really well, and they're very pleased with you. That's what their angelic energy is saying. It's very positive at the moment for you. Very, very positive.
Oh, and the previous question was about, maybe I haven't gotten there yet. Sorry. Silver, Joanne Stanley says, you look lovely.
Thank you.
Silver Bangle asks, hello, any messages from my mother, please?
She gives you a metaphorical hug, and what comes across for you is that she's very proud of who you are and what you've become, and having a mother on the other side who didn't totally approve of what I did now does help me with what I do. So if she didn't totally approve of what you did before, she does now. She kind of chuckled when I said that. I don't know if she chuckled because it's true or she chuckled because of what I said. But she says to me that yes, she's a lot more lighthearted than she was before. And she said that's because the pain, she doesn't carry pain with her anymore, and life is pretty decent. No, I'm sorry. I just tried to hear what she said. There's something coming up for you. It's not a huge thing. But it will take a tiny bit of effort, and she's working from her side to help you with that. And it's a small jump. It's not a blimp. It's just a small jump. Go ahead.
Maddie Lawson.
Hey, Maddie.
Asks, hello, ladies. Any messages from my guides today?
Actually, the first thing they did was go clap their hands. They're very pleased with you. They also like your birdhouses. They think they're inspired. They said they'll spread light around the community. But basically, what I'm getting is at this moment they're very delighted with you, and not to get involved. Okay.
Devana Chaudhry says, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Ozlim Saipan, I apologize for butchering your name.
We have a lot of new people, hey?
Yeah. Says, hello, Eliz-sha. Do you see any signs of marriage for my future? Hi from Turkey.
Oh,
and
cool.
Thanks a lot.
I do, actually. I see a wedding, and I see a celebration, a wedding celebration. Not so much the wedding, but the celebration that goes with the wedding. And people, you included, look very, very pleased and happy with the situation. I haven't got a date. I don't have a timeline. It's not here though. It's out here a little bit. So it's not it's not something that you have to get, oh my God, I have to run and prepare for it at this moment. But it's coming and you're going to be happy with the situation. And the food is going to be just crazy good. I don't know why, but I'm a foodie. I love food. I love Turkish food. I love food from all over the world.
Georgie Arwat asks, hello, any messages from my guides?
Okay, this is what they said. You're doing spectacular, but they're asking you to slow down a little bit. Don't go, take your time. There's an old song. It goes, slow down. Got to make the morning last. So basically what they're saying is enjoy what you have right now. It's going to continuously going to get better, but don't miss what you're doing right now. So, but they're very pleased with you. Okay. What?
Oh, somebody sent me a sign war on Facebook between a music shop, a shoe shop, and a sushi place.
Oh God.
And I'm just reading through them, and they're making me chuckle.
Okay.
Excuse me. Asta says, thank you. Happy to hear that I will have a job soon.
Feels like it.
Abby says, and a big thank you for answering my never-ending queries regarding the career. Sending you both a big warm hug and thank you so much. P.S. The one looks so beautiful.
Thank you. They're really fun to make. A little hard. The first part here is a little bit of a pain in the, you know what. The rest is super easy, and this part I love doing right here. Okay, you can go now.
Abby adds, yay, fingers crossed, been waiting for this particular contract for so long.
It feels really good.
Bethany Campbell says, in the past, I have asked Lance. He passed over on Valentine's Day, total shock, and our last words were not kind. Hoping to hear a message from him. Much love and thank you so much.
So there's contrition for what was said, but also the knowledge that what was said between the two of you was not necessarily how you felt about each other, and that's acknowledged. That it was just words. It wasn't the truth, and well known. It's just yeah, okay, we're sorry it happened, but that's not how we felt about each other. What else? It feels also honestly, it feels like he's still he's still adjusting to the energies. Not great at communicating. He was not great at communicating in the physical. Still not great communicator. He feels. He doesn't think. He doesn't say. So just go with the feeling of deep deep caring, and not a lot of words. I apologize. I'm sorry for that. Maybe next time he'll be able to. There will be more words that are that he's capable of communicating to me. Right now, it's just a strong sense of warmth and love. Ultimately, he's getting to love anyhow. He's working up to it.
Stella A says, thank you very much. I'm just, for those who have had a super chat question and previous other non-super chat questions, I'm just going to skip you and then get to the people who haven't had questions yet. And then if we have time, we will come back to you.
We're at an hour.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying I'm skipping for new names.
And I have an appointment coming up in an hour. I have time.
Yeah.
But I have something I need to do first too.
Yeah. Jeanette Preston says,
hi, Jeanette.
Hello, sweet ladies. I hope you are well. I need some guidance. I try to stay positive, but boy, are things getting tough. I wish I knew when this would all end. It never ends.
It ends. What she's dealing with will end.
Well,
but it's unfortunately, I don't see it ending at the moment soon for you. It may end come the spring. Well, it is spring. I meant summer. Things might lighten up a little bit for the summer. And I wish I had better news for you. It's all often, maybe it's just how you see things. If you could just turn it around a little bit, it might be easier for you if you saw things in a slightly different manner. And I don't know how that would work out actually, but it might be worth the effort, because as I said, I don't see this energy shifting as quickly as it would be, as you'd like it to.
Maria L says, hello. Rhoda Chia asks, does my man Kevin have another woman? If you do not trust them, walk away.
That's true. If you don't trust them, walk away. If you're the kind of person who sees shadows where there are none, then work on yourself. I don't see him with another woman. What you're seeing, I think, is your own shadow. And I would and this is what might be the best thing for you to work on. So when you're with a man and you don't trust him, then that man is not the man for you. If you're with him, if you know that he is not to be trusted, and you're still with him, that's a choice. But at this moment, I don't see that he is with somebody else. I do see something happening that's a bit clandestine, but I don't see it as negative. It is actually something that may be a little bit more positive than you think.
Jennifer Schwab says, thank you so much. It was a lovely message and gives us comfort. She seemed like she was getting better, but I understand it was her time. Life is harder when you're ill. I will give Taylor the message. Karen was a very sweet woman and very close with everyone in her family. Her physical presence will be truly missed. She was always so loving. Thank you again for giving me comfort. I appreciate you. Joanne Stanley, Wisdom Seekers Shifts at gmail.com.
That's the
email you can reach out to us. Just in the subject, just remind us what it is, what your inquiries are for. She was saying that she didn't have Facebook and or Twitter.
Okay.
So
yeah.
and I
I
will
think
try and put that in the.
I think Spirit did put it in.
Yeah, she sent the link directly to Messenger for you.
Okay.
But I will.
I also have Skype, and it's.
Let's just stick with the email. It's easier for me.
Yeah,
Because I have to try and remember to put it in between
okay.
questions. So
And
sticking with emails.
Skype has not been working well lately.
No, but
it's been really bad.
I will put it in shortly. Stay tuned. Lily Dulo asks,
Hey, Lily.
Hi, ladies. How are you? I start a new job on Monday. Any energy on the staff? I have no specific feelings. Hope I find my Bessie there. I think your life is just about to skyrocket into all the positives you've been putting on hold for years for other people. I think okay. This is where you read the end of the book. I think you're going to be a mom soon. That did not answer your question, I know. But I think everything is working in your favor is what I'm saying. Okay. Jennifer Schwab's adds, Elisha and Al, you help so many people. I love your energy readings at the beginning. They are so helpful. Thank you both for your time and energy. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Namaste. Thank you so much. Silver Bangles says, thank you for my beautiful message from my mother.
She's a nice lady.
Boslim Saipan says, thanks, Elisha. Georgie Arwat says, thank you. Bethany Campbell says, thank you, dear. Thank you, dear. I've been talking to him and letting him know how much I loved him and was sorry for how it ended. A very sad time for me working on healing the pain. He's basically telling you there's no necessity for you to feel that way because he understands. And he's not he's, like I say, I think it's the same one. He's not a great communicator, but he's working up to saying that he loves you. Each time he came in, it was just a little bit closer to "I love you." But like I said, he's a guy. He's still working up to that. Also, he doesn't hold the wrong, the anger. The words said in anger anymore. He didn't. He knows it was made in anger, and he's sorry too. Yeah, he really is. Okay, where are we? Champagne C says, "Hey, Elisha and Al." Hey, Champagne. Jeanette Preston says, "Thank you, Elisha. I'm just sorry about that. I'm just not sure what other way to look at it. I'm doing my best." Champagne C asks, hey, Elisha, can I see what is Richard currently feeling towards me presently? He reached out again, and of course, but... yeah, you've got a nice little cycle going on. Part of him is just playing a game. He likes to be the winner. He likes to be the one on top. So if the energy stopped with you being the one who had the last say, he's going to keep coming back and keep coming back. There's a part of him that's very intrigued by you too. Don't get me wrong. There is a part of him that just finds you fascinating. Not fascinating enough to change who he is, but in fact, he doesn't even know he could change who he is. But still at the same time, he's enjoying the game. Actually, he enjoys the coming and the going and the things like that. He really is enjoying it. The Airless says, hello, hey, Elisha and Elle. If possible, may I know what Jeff is feeling about me after our last interaction? Thank you so very much. And she sends $1.50. Thank you. Oh.
Jeff is kind of being, his energy is, what do I do? I don't know how to deal with this. I know what I should do. I know what I'm doing, but I don't know what to do. If that makes any sense at all. The sense is he cares for you deeply. There's a real strong bond between the two of you. And he keeps messing up. And you keep accepting it. And he's so grateful that you accept it. And at the same time, he's going, why doesn't she just push me away? It would be so easy. But he doesn't want you to. So I'd say at the moment, there's a tug-push energy between him and himself. But ultimately, the strongest feeling is that he cares deeply for you. And he's not quite at a maturity level yet to deal with it. Give him time. You have time. So give him time. I don't think you have a choice. I do think this young man and you have a spiritual connection that goes beyond time and place. I don't know where it will end up, but I do know it will always be a friendship. Okay?
Joanne Stanley says, thank you, much love and light. Bethany Campbell says, so sweet. I asked him if he would say that to you, smiling here, namaste. Lily Dulo says, thank you so much. I love you, ladies. Always grateful to have found you.
I'm grateful to have you in my life too, Lily.
Taishima Wiseman, I apologize if I butchered your name, asks, can you tell me what my boyfriend is thinking?
I think you freak him out a little bit, honestly. He didn't say anything, but he's looking this direction. His eyes are looking at you. And he's looking this way, and then his eyes are looking back. And I think you kind of freak him out a little bit. And I suspect it's probably because you have a high, extremely intuitive, and you answer him before he asks a question, or you answer what he's thinking rather than what he's saying. And I think he's a little freaked out. That I would suggest you pull that energy back in a little bit, because I'm not sure he's at a stage where he can handle it or is capable of dealing with that energy. He may find it, wow, this is so cool, or he may run from it in fear. I'm not quite sure what level he's at. So pull that energy in, see what happens, and then bring it back up until he's used to it. He can get used to it.
Devan Chowdhury, I am sorry, says, thank you so much for your wisdom and patience. Sending love to you both. Stay safe.
Thank you.
B. Erla says, thank you. Can't thank you enough for that message, Eliz-sha. I'm not sure what to do either.
Just do nothing.
I'm not doing anything at the moment, Sai, but thank you.
Just do nothing.
Elisa,
that sometimes that's the best answer, is do nothing.
Elisa Wyburn says, hello, new here, subscribed and liked.
Thank you.
I would like to ask if you see Jordan trying to come back to get me back. Thank you so much.
I do. I'm not sure it's the best route for you to take, but yeah, I do see that. It will just precipitate you into the same stuff going round and round. I don't see him at a place where he is able to step out of that cycle into another cycle. I see that you have more understanding of reality, life, energy than he does. I also see if you can walk beyond that plane, that you have somebody who wants to walk with you. It is not who you think it is, but it is a spiritual person. And it actually appears to be rather an exciting journey that you would take with this other person. That's a choice. Spend some time meditating and feel what your heart says. Not the emotions, your heart.
Harmony Ace asks, hey, liked and subbed.
Thank you.
Will Kay propose to me for marriage?
I got a yes, but even with he does, it's not soon. You know, even with you, if he says, yeah, I want to marry you, it's a really, really, really long term before the actual marriage. Which may be positive. It may be exactly what you want. But if you're thinking of being married soon, he's not the guy.
Anna Conway asks, will I get my Libra Virgo back in Florida? Hello. Yeah. Hello. Gemini here. Want Libra Virgo back in Florida.
Actually, there's a potential that it can happen. I feel that the breakup of it's more of a miscommunications than a true breakup. And there's a lot of frustration, and there's no communications that I can see. So if you want this guy back, you got to learn to communicate. And the first person you learn to communicate with is you. And when you know what you want, then you can tell that person what you want. And I feel that it can happen, and it actually feels positive. Okay.
Okay. Alyssa Weisenburn with a $2 super chat asks, how does Jordan truly feel for me?
Jordan.
Probably the ex she's talking about
in
her previous question.
Was that the one that
I'd like to try and get Google decided to delete it, but it was will my ex and I get back together? I'm assuming ex. I apologize if it's not, but with the proceeding questions, it kind of sounds like it. So, Jordan, how does he really feel about me?
Yeah. I would say that he's totally in confusion, not in denial, totally confused. He tries to think about you. His thinking is not straight. People say things to him, and he knows that what they're saying is not the truth as he knows it, but he's still influenced by the other energy. I don't get a feeling of dislike. I don't get a feeling of anger. I just get a feeling of total confusion and not knowing how to respond or how to deal with the energy. Until he can figure that out himself, there is nothing, zero, that you can do to help him along. You have to just back off and allow it to allow him the space to try and figure it out. And it's something he's not good at. He's not good at dealing with emotions. He does not know how to. He doesn't know how to deal with the emotions that he has. And so it's going to take a while. Be patient. It may not land in your favor, but at this point, be patient. Be very, like, go live your life, basically. Go to shows, go out to concerts, go to coffee with your friends, go out and do things. Don't sit around and wait for this guy to make up his mind. The less he talks about you to his friends, the faster he will come around to understanding what's going on. And the faster things will resolve themselves. Like I said, I don't get a dislike there. It's just confusion.
How are you doing?
Well, let's see what time it is.
It's 20 after.
How many more are there?
Abby just wants a question that her mom answered.
Yeah, I can do
Yeah.
one more, but
Right.
then I do need to run.
Yeah. Just have to scroll back and get it. All right. Abby asks.
That's a cool name.
Her mom asks. My mom gets these visions at times from her guides about future events. See, she had a vision, had this vision while praying to the sun, and it was big news written in on a train engine. What news? Any insight?
Big news. Train is moving forward into the future. I would say the insight I get would be that it's really feels positive. She was praying to the sun. The sun is the energy of joy and happiness, true spirituality. In my deck, the sun is the epitome of true spirituality because it's a joyful card. So the future moving forward is positive news for you. I would assume for both of you, and independence. There's a form of independence coming that I think that you will find to your benefit. It's not that people will go away from you and you have money. It's that you will be respected, and because you're respected, the money will come, and you'll have independence because of the respect. I think it's very positive. And I suspect your mother should keep on doing the visions and keep on with her spiritual awareness. I think it's very, very important.
And just to throw it out there, if you want to come back, Devan Shana Chowdhury, and ask it again next week, you're welcome to. But yes, either you will find a best friend online or you've already found them.
And my daughter's really good.
Or in person, even. I just do online better than in person.
Yeah.
Alyssa Weisenburn says, thank you so much. Abby says, thanks a ton for the reading. We'll convey that to Mom. Sending you both and the family lots of love and light. See you guys in the next stream.
Hopefully.
Yeah. And with that, we will see you all next Friday. Thank you for joining us today, and welcome to all the new people who are watching and or have commented.
And thank you so much for the contributions. The exchange of energy is just very important. Always the exchange of energy creates an energy where the information can be moved back and forth easier. So thank you so much. So namaste, namasko.
Okay, let's go. Good night.
It just